Boy Scouts in the Hood has one of my favourite sequences in The Simpsons, and that is the Springfield, Springfield song, which I can't even say without trying to go Springfield, Springfield. I absolutely love it. And to be honest, it's definitely an episode of contrasts. We have that brightly coloured, kind of fast paced, well, it's all fast paced, but high energy, very happy opening. And then when it gets to the heart of the narrative, with the Boy Scouts aspect, it becomes a lot more rural, I guess. We have the urban display and then the rural backgrounds. And although it's an episode of two halves, I have to say I like both halves. This is the 8th episode of the 5th season of The Simpsons. It's directed by Jeffrey Lynch and written by Dan McGrath. It aired originally in November 1993. And it starts off with the boys buying an all syrup squishy. They basically get high from the syrup, and we have the Springfield Springfield song. And while they are in their syrup high, they kind of become members of the Boy Scouts. And Bart, learning that they get pocket knives, decides to go along on this trip with the Boy Scouts. Homer has to go along with them, and things just turn bad very, very quickly. And I really like it. I think we get to see a nice side of Homer and Bart as they try and fail to bond. But there are some bits in it that stand out to me as being quite sweet. We also get to see a lot of Ned bonding with Rod. I think up until this point we've seen bits and pieces of Rod and Todd, but not in any great depth. So it's nice to get a closer look at that family unit here and what the relationship is like between father and son, and how that contrasts to the relationship between Homer and Bart, of course. I think it's a very well animated episode. I really like the. How do I say this without spoiling anything? Okay, there will be a spoiler from now. I like the involvement of Krusty Burger. I thought that was unexpected, and it just amused me. It worked really well. It was a nice way of kind of blending the rural and urban. It's a really strong episode, definitely fun, very entertaining, very well animated. Um, it did also guest star Ernest Borgnine, whose work I'm not particularly familiar with, but I'm aware that that is a liked guest appearance. Definitely an all round solid episode, even if it's an episode of two halves. Boy Scouts in the Hood. Brilliant episode, nicely rounded off. Definitely one that I always like watching.